every business I've ever created, I did it with cash, no money from banks. Even all my other businesses, except this one, did I get assistance with investors. Even for this one, I didn't ask for investors. We were already rolling without the investors. But I like to run businesses lean and with no debt.
But investment, I mean, obviously there are different types of investment, but I'm sure the one that you're referring to is
subleasing.
Yeah, but the investment part of it, it's not debt. They are buying equity into the company, right?
No, nobody gets equity in the company.
So
these are group investors.
Okay, so how do you structure your investment?
Okay, so they give me 100,000. Let's say, brother, for example, brother wrote me yesterday, hey, I want to invest 50K with you. All right, cool. He's going to get up to 30% returns on that 50K.
Okay.
1 year. Right? So he'll get dividends every month.
Okay.
He gets dividends on a monthly basis up to 12 months, and then we give him his capital back.
Okay, so he got his capital back, and he got his returns throughout that year. What happens if there's a loss?
That can't happen. That has never happened in the history. You got to be really stupid, and I hate to use that word. That never happened in the history of subletting.
Let's say COVID was to hit tomorrow and everything got shut down.
That's the only thing that I think about. And then even it's pretty much recession-proof, because where do people go when COVID hits?
So they have to live somewhere.
They gotta go. They gotta. The living expenses have to go down. They're not working anymore. Landlord doesn't want to hear it, you know. So they have to go to cheaper housing. So they come to us.
I see.
You know.
Right.
Also, landlords are going to give you a break in the rent. They're going to hold the rent for this amount of time, and then you're back on again. You see? Right. So the subletting, I always say subletting is one of the most recession-proof businesses that you can go into. And even underground, you and me, we sublet together. I'll sell you my lease. Outside, people won't buy leases. They're like, buy a lease? You like selling it like it's your apartment. No, I'm selling the lease to him. He's going to make the money off of it. The lease will keep continuing until he doesn't want it anymore.
And you take it back.
You either take it back or you just close it with the landlord. The landlord can't kick you out. A landlord can't kick you out of a building unless you're not paying.
Right.
You get me? So when people say, what about the landlord doesn't, what are you talking about? The landlord doesn't want you anymore. He can't do that. The law in Dubai states that the only way that a landlord can kick an individual out of an apartment, let's say, for example, is if he sells it, they're selling it,
right,
or the person doesn't pay rent. It's the only way.
That's
but
beautiful.
for a building, well, you could be in a building for 10 years. You'll make, So I have a building, for example. I just finished renting it out, like 100. It's at 100% occupancy right now.
How long about it?
A guy I'm just giving an example. A guy who knows the business and he sees what the bottom lines are, he's going to come in and say, look, I'll give you $700,000 for the building. And that's how you sell them. But my point was, when the investors come in, we're not only liquidated, we don't only have liquid cash, but we also have all these properties.
And that's how you're making it.
Yeah, so
you're giving me game here, because obviously I'm in the same space. I'm not doing subletting, right? We're doing short-term rentals.
Right.
But let's go back to structuring the deal, though, because that's so important, right? And from even an investment perspective, right? I want to learn a lot from this.
Right.
So you're saying that you structure in such a way that it's a yearly contract between you and the investor.
You and the investor.
Yearly investor. That's new to me. I never heard this before. This
okay, so the investor comes in, right? It's hard to get money from people without giving them back gifts in this day and time, because COVID is still fresh on people's mind. People don't like to invest and not feel like they have a guarantee, right? So we guarantee that you're going to get your capital back, right? Now, we know we may only get a percentage off of that money. We're only going to make a little bit off of your money, right? But if I got $4, $5, $6 million, a small percentage can be $100,000 a month. You get what I'm saying? Right. It's a volume business. I can afford to give you your money back at the end. I can afford. Why? Because that property is going to make your money 2-3 times.
Over that period of 12 months.
Over the period of 12 months. But you're not going to stop. I know you're not going to stop after 12 months. It's going to be probably 2-3 years you're going to go into it. Yes, I paid you all the money back, but I built an empire by this time.
And you're willing to extend that investment after the year? You keep the 100K?
You want to extend it? You know why? I'm going to tell you this. People say, why are you giving so much? Oh, my intention when I was doing it was to help people get wealthy and show them how to get wealthy, and don't do like a fund manager would do, who he's making 7-8% a month and giving you 3%. And then saying, well, I swear we can't give you more than that. He's making more than what you're making off your money, and your money's at risk. Right? With us, how can we give a guarantee? We know when we go into a building, we know the business. We know that this is going to make money. When we go into a business, we say, okay, we go into a certain neighborhood, it's going to take a month to rent this up. It's going to take 2 months to put this at 100% occupancy. We know the numbers that well. The only thing that's going to put a hindrance on us is if Allah brings COVID, if COVID comes back again, or if something drastic, something drastic has to happen, So that's the only thing you pray for. But for me, I feel we've made enough money now. Just start paying the investors back. That's how I feel about it now. There's no need to continue to take investors' money unless I have a project I can't finance on my own. If I can finance it on my own,
do it yourself.
Why bring them in?
Okay, Jazakallah khairan. So for those who are interested in investing, okay, or those who are interested in investment for their projects, for both sides, right? Because it's a partnership. What would you say is a good return on investment on a yearly basis, percentage-wise? Like, what if I'm looking to invest, what kind of numbers should I be looking out for that would be a good deal? And if also I'm taking investment, what kind of returns should I be willing to give up that would be attractive to my investors?
10% is attractive, because let's look at industries, right? When you look at the real estate industry, on average, it brings you're going to get 6 to 8% returns. Real estate industry. The majority of the people do not buy their homes cash.
Right.
They buy them on mortgages, right? So I'm saying it's relative. They buy it on mortgage. So the person who bought the house on mortgage, his return is only 4.5% on average. This is not for me.
This is
statistics, right? So 4.5% returns on a person who has bought a property and financed it through the bank. That's normal for them, right? So when you're talking 6, 7, 8, 10,
correct,
it's great returns. People might get greedy and say, well, I know about this. That's not a guy will give you 100,000 and say that 10,000. He says, look, you say, well, on that 100,000, you're probably going to get about 10,000. And so that we don't fall into ribā, it has to be 2. Like my contract says up to 30%. Doesn't say I'm going to give you 30%. It's up to 30%.
Right.
And we see how the project is going. It's going slow. This is how much we're gonna give you. And once it hits full peak, that's when we give you the full amount.
So the guarantee is not there unless we hit that.
Unless I hit that.
Right.
But with yours and what you're doing, man, Airbnb right now is only bringing in 12% in the UAE. That's what people are really getting on average. 12% returns. Wow. Right? So if a person has to put in and that's putting in $200,000 furnishing the apartment, and then you get in. Come on, everything that you see, I have. I bought it from cash flow. I didn't buy it from profits.
How about it?
It's all cash flow. Because if listen, let's look at it like this. How much does it cost? And I hate to go on the sidebar, right? How much does it cost to live like a superstar in the UAE? Honestly, I can drive 2 foreign cars and live in one of the plushest areas in the UAE in a villa for 60,000 a year.
Dirhams or dollars?
Dirhams.
Wow. Huh?
2 foreigns. Each car costing me 10 and 10.
Okay.
10,000 a month and 10,000 a month. You're talking Benzes now, right?
Right.
The house will cost me maybe 30,000 dirhams a month.
Right. So 60,000 a month, you live off of that.
60,000, you're living like a king. You look like you balling.
And we're talking about that's like not $20,000.
Maybe 16,000.
Wow.
$16,000 a month. So you know what I mean? Like, so I don't get overly impressed when I see people with this or that here, because I know most people finance their lives away.
Right.
You know what I mean? But really, when you look at it, this is all it costs to live in a place like that. Why did I bring that up? Because my cash flow makes it look like I'm living an extravagant life. But to live an extravagant life is very cheap in the UAE, contrary to what people think.
Right.
Cheap to us as
entrepreneurs. Yeah.
You know what? And and we can get other people. I can get somebody else to this point in a year and a half, to where I am in 18 months.
I'm interested in having
get them a couple of villas, get them a couple of apartments. Say, okay, this is what you do with your cash flow. Every time you get your cash flow, do this, and this. He's good. He's good because this business allows you to have the confidence, to move with the confidence that as soon as I get this property right here, we're going to start making money because it's going to start renting up immediately. I've never seen a shared accommodation, a business that we do. I've never seen an empty apartment. Even when it looks like it got rats in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and you asked me, did I hit my sweet spot? Of course, I hit my sweet spot because I run this low-income business like it's a 5-star hotel. So I'm building a brand.
How do you do that?
Because I'm the only person that have private and cleaners come in and clean apartments for the people.
For the guests staying there?
For the guests that stay in there. We use the best beds. We use everybody has, let's say if it's a bed space, everybody has curtains. If it's the all-women's accommodation, you have fine mid-level furniture in there, big screen TVs, nice bedroom sets, nothing normal. So that just puts me head and shoulders above the rest of the people who say, no, put this in there. Pretty much, that's all they deserve.
It's good enough.
Nah, you don't deserve. That person you think is 1 star is 5 stars to me. Everybody deserves, I believe that those people deserve clean, affordable, safe housing. Period.
That's the humanitarian side of things.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And this is, anytime I challenge anybody to go into one of my properties when it's dirty and then go see what else the people are living in. Go into mine when it's dirty.
Wow.
And you'll say it's clean.
Still better than the other.
It's still better than everything else.
I mean, I've heard stories, subhanAllah.
Yeah.